And Thursday, you guys will take your test. Okay, so if we look at number one, the sum of a number in 12 and 2 is 14. What does sum mean? Add. So it's going to be the sum, so 12 plus 2. What does is mean?
Equal.
Equals 14. Okay, write a sentence for each equation. So it's going to be y equals 7 over 3 times x minus 1. Okay, 5, we're solving for x. What needs moved? 18, so we're going to say minus 18 on both sides. Okay, and 3 minus 18 is going to be negative 15. Okay, 7. Who needs moved? The 13. So you're going to divide both sides by 13. Okay, so divide both sides by negative 13. What is 65 divided by negative 13? Negative 5. Okay, 9. Who needs moved first? The 2. Okay, so we got a times 2 on both sides. Okay, so I got 10 plus x equals 22. And then what? Then move the 10. And it's going to be 12. Okay, 11. What needs done first? 11. Are you looking at 11? Okay, so distribute is when we have parentheses. So that's like, distribute means numbers.
Add all the same variables.
Yeah, so we're gonna combine like terms. I know what you're trying to say, yeah. But I'm like, distribute, what? Okay, so, can anything get combined on the left? No, okay, one's an x, one's a number. But on the right, stuff can get combined. What can we combine? 1, 1, 12. Okay, so on this side, you're gonna get 3x plus 4 equals x. And then when we combine these two, you're gonna get a negative 12. Okay, we're gonna move our letters to the left and the numbers to the right. So who's gonna get moved?
The x.
The 1x is getting moved over, so you're gonna minus 1x on both sides. Who else is getting moved?
Plus 4.
The 4 is gonna get moved. Okay, so then you're gonna minus 4 from both sides. Okay, so I'm gonna get 2x equals negative 16. Good morning. And then what? We're gonna divide by 2. So we get x equals negative 8. Okay, 13, what needs done first?
The eight.
Distribute. Okay, so I'm gonna get negative 2a plus 8. Negative 8 times 4. It's gonna be negative 32a. And then negative 8 times negative 1 is gonna be a positive 8. Okay, so who needs moved? The 32, so we're gonna say plus 32. Plus 32a. And then we're gonna say minus 8 and a minus 8. Negative 2 plus 32 is gonna be 30. Okay, and then 8 minus 8. You get 38 equals 0. And then what?
Divide.
And then we're gonna divide by 30. So we get a equals 0. Okay, 15. What do the bars mean? Yeah, you should have two answers, okay? So we talked about this yesterday. As well as you cannot move anything unless it's like, I mean, you can't set like the other one negative until everything's inside the bars. Okay, so if there's anything on the outside, that has to be moved first. Otherwise, then we can set it equal to a negative. Okay, so on this one, there's nothing outside the bars, so we can say comma, negative 2. Okay, so we have two answers, 2 and negative 2. And then how do I move up plus 8? Minus 8, minus 8, minus 8, okay, from every piece. Okay, so 2 minus 8, negative 6. Negative 2 minus 8, it's going to be negative 10. Okay, 17. What's going to get done first? Do we say comma and make it a negative, or does something need done first? So we have to move that 2 first, so, and then more specifically, the 2 on the bottom, okay? He's not inside the bar, so we gotta move that 2 on the bottom. So we're gonna say times 2, times 2. Okay, so I'm getting bar, 2r bar equals 8. And now you can see that everything is inside the bar. So now we can go ahead and say comma and a negative 8. Okay, and then we're going to divide by 2 on every piece. So we're going to get r equals 4 and negative 4. Okay, 19, proportions, okay, that's, you're gonna cross multiply and divide, okay, so, you're gonna multiply across and then divide it out. So 4 times k is 4k, 7 times 6 is 42, so you're gonna get 4k equals 42. Okay, and then what needs done? We're gonna divide both sides by 4. Okay, and what is 42 divided by 4?
10 and a half.
10 over 2?
10 and a half.
This is 21.
Yeah, I got 21 over myself.
21 over 2. And what is that as a decimal?
10.5.
Oh, is that what you meant? 10 and a half? Okay, so either one of those answers work. Okay, bless you. Okay, 21. It says solve for what? It says solve for what?
Solve for A.
Solve for A. So we're going to solve for A. So what is on A side that needs to be moved? The negative m. okay? So we're looking, wherever there's an equal sign, this is why I always suggest splitting, okay? And on the A side, there is an M, okay? So the M needs moved. So how do I move a minus M?
Plus M.
Plus M. Plus M. So we're gonna get Z plus M equals A. Okay, you know you're done when the letter is all by itself. Okay, and then all of the last pages, this is gonna be the radicals. Okay, again, what's your magic numbers?
3, 5, 7.
2, 3, 5, 7, those are the only numbers you're allowed to circle, group, place, etc. Okay, so 72, what are some factors of 72? 2 and something.
2 and 36.
2 and 36, 36. Maybe 2 and 18. 2, 9. 3, 3. Okay, so who can go?
Group 3.
A group of 3s and a group of 2s. Okay, who cannot go?
A 2.
A single 2. Okay, this guy, he cannot go, he doesn't have a partner. Okay, and what do you do with that 3 and 2?
Multiply.
Multiply. Okay, so you're gonna get 6 square root 2. Okay, 25, I got 294.
2 and 147.
2 and 147. 147.
3 and 49.
147. 3 and 49.
Mm-hmm.
And then 7 and 7. Okay, so who can go?
7.
A group of 7s can go. Who cannot go?
2 and 3.
Okay, and then how many M's are there?
1.
There's 1, so can he go?
No.
No. Okay, what about M? N?
1.
There's 1, so he cannot go either. So you're gonna get 7 square root 6 MN. Okay, 27 is multiplication. How would you explain how to do that? 10 times 15. So you take the insides and multiply them. What about the outsides? There isn't any on this one, but normally you do the exact same thing with the outsides, okay? The outsides go together, the insides go together. Okay, so 10 times 15 is 150. Okay, and then we can simplify. So 2 and 70. I was trying to write 75 and my brain wrote 72. 75,
3 and 25.
3 and 25, 5 and 5. Okay, so who can go?
Group 5.
A group of 5s can go. Who cannot go?
The 2 and 3.
The 2 and 3. And so it's going to make a 6 on the inside. Okay, and then last one, 29, you're going to check the outsides with the fraction button and then do the insides separately, okay? So 3 over 5, does that reduce? If so, to what? It's still 3 over 5. Okay, what about 8 over 10?
Four.
4 over 5, so square root 4, square root 5. Okay, and then we already know that the 3 over 5 doesn't reduce, so it's still going to be 3 over 5. A square root of 4.
2.
Okay, so, and we talked about this yesterday, but a square root of 4 is going to be 2 and 2. So who can go?
2.
One group of 2. So is he going to go on the inside or outside?
Outside.
He's going to go on the outside. Who's going to be on the inside?
None.
Nobody. Okay. And then a square root of 5.
Just a square root.
It's still a square root of 5, okay? 5, though, if you really want to, okay, is 1 and 5. So who can go?
1.
No one, so they would go back on the inside and multiply, which is still going to be 5. Okay, so on the top here, we're gonna get